welcome back. We're on our way to do something maybe a little foolish considering our financial situation, but my uncle, he's always wanted himself a Unimog, and our local dealer for the first time has them in stock. So here we are, and we're going to go and take a look. We're hoping to get one on a good sort of hire purchase finance scheme. I spent my morning cultivating. Let's see if there's any around the back yet. I spent my morning cultivating the oilseed radish, as you'll have seen, and got some footage of that. Cultivated that into one of the fields. He's finishing up with the field next to it. And there's nothing out back, but take a look at this. An old MB track. This guy's checking it out as well. I don't know what we'd want with one of these. But we've already got two old tractors. It's not really going to add anything for us, but I would really like one. Let's have a look inside. It's very nice, isn't it? Anyway, this isn't what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. Keep our mind on the task in hand. We're going to take a look at a Unimog. So this is one of the more expensive options that they've got in stock, and it's something that we are interested in. It's got the agricultural platform. It's got the more powerful engine, 354 horsepower. We don't have a safety frame on it. We do have warning signs. The front bumper's painted. Got a 300-litre diesel tank. Front 3-point hitch, as well as at the rear we've got a hitch as well. And then we've got the sidewalls on the trailer. We don't have the Isaria Pro detectors. They're a lot more expensive, adding them about 14,000 euros on top. I don't think we'll need them for this, but it will be fun to try and do some field work with it. Maybe some mowing. You could maybe do tedding and windrowing with them. We pretty much use it for anything, as well as taking stuff to the cows. Put a bit of food in the back, be able to use the rear platform for all sorts, really, for anything. So let's have a look at our options when it comes not to leasing, but to hire purchase. We're thinking a 20% deposit, which is 62,000, and as long a deal as possible, really. 10-year deal. Option 2, leave us with 30,000 final fee. Option 3, 60,000 final fee, only 2,000, just over 2,000 a month. Our outgoings at the moment are just over 9,000 a month before worker wages come into it, depending on how many people we hire to help out over harvest and things like that. Let's play it safe, go for option 3. There we go. So here it is. They brought it out for us. That nice, beautiful green, same as the MB track. And we'll drive it back now and have to come pick up the Skoda later. Get a taxi down here or something. I can't take my eyes off this though. I'm going to have to... I mean, we could think about trading in or selling off the old Deutz-Fahr. Maybe even the old Fendt. Use this for... It's got loader attacher on the back as well. We could use it for looking after the cows. It's something we'll have to consider. It's that sort of yard work stuff. I mean, the Fendt that we have the front loaders on now, it's not very old. Not had it very long. We'll think about it. I'll mention it to Uncle Clements and we'll see. But let's get in our Unimog. Look at this, rear camera. Controls there. Nice dash. Nice cab. Right, let's get this back and have a think about what we can be doing. Now, I think there is a grass field that does need fertilising, and that would be the perfect opportunity for our little Unimog here to get a bit of work in. So let's head back to the farm, remember what side of the road to drive on, and get things set up for that maybe. So here it is, all set up. We've got a front weight on, and we've got our great big Amazon solid fertiliser on the back here, all hooked up. Got about 3,000 litres of fertiliser in, and I guess the real beauty of the Unimog is that if I felt like I needed to bring more, which I don't think I will, But if I was doing a bigger field or something else, could fit a pallet or two of fertilizer in there maybe as well. Save someone else bringing some down when you need topping up. So let's jump in. It's already started, so I don't need to stop the engine. Let's get this going. Let's have a play with this. Poor old Uncle Clements is still fertilizing, not fertilizing, beg your pardon. He's still cultivating the oilseed radish in to the other field up there. I could have driven past him and rubbed it in, but I didn't really want to. So I'm taking the opportunity to have the first go. Let's go through here. Field is quite funny, really. It's got this little windbreak in the middle. There we go, got the hood up now and got the weight off the ground. I didn't realise that I dropped it. So we can see where we've been, make this a little bit easier for us. It is a really cool truck. Truck meets tractor. So I'm going to enjoy using this. Hopefully we see the rear cameras working in more machinery now that they've got them in this Mercedes-Benz pack. I had a look in the Fendt. The Fendt telehandler has a real rear view camera, but that camera's not working yet, unfortunately. But hopefully it is something they add, because when you are in the first person view in the Fendt telehandler, it's a bit jarring to have your screen just showing what is a nice pleasant country lane. Nice photograph of that behind you, right in your line of sight. Does sort of take you out of the game a bit. We've just had a break for lunch and we've had a rather daft idea of something to try the Unimog with. I gave that small narrow field a fertiliser as well because I thought I may as well do it whilst I'm down there. And Clemens had a go with the cultivator in that field. And the cultivator requires about 300 horsepower and the Unimog has about 350 and it just about managed it. I think the small wheels might be a problem. And really it's not ideal because you want wide tyres when you're cultivating and seeding, so you're not compacting the soil too much before you go over it with the cultivator or seeder or whatever you're doing. But we've loaded this up with some sugar beet seed and some more fertilizer. We're going to jump in and we're going to head back down to that field. So the idea is, for a while now, the farmers wanted to grow sugar beet. Quite a few farms in the area do. There's a sugar mill nearby, small local one. We are going to have to lease the equipment to harvest it come harvest time. but we thought it might be worth a try, see what it's like in terms of viability with us growing it more often in more fields and in greater quantities. So this is really just a test try of that. Here's the field. It's only a small one, so shouldn't be too bad as well when it comes to harvesting, and we'll see how the Unimog does pulling this ridiculous 18-row planter. We'll get it unfolded and we'll see if we can get a GPS course in. That's how it wants to do it. We'll pop those in because it might be helpful. Get it on the correct mode. There we go, that looks better. Show lines on, yep. Right, let's get lined up. It does look funny with machinery this size behind it. So we're going to turn on the seeder, get it lowered. Hopefully we've got enough fertilizer. Oh, we don't have much fertilizer at all. Okay. But we put more in than that. Change of plan. I'll be right back. Okay, we'll try that again. I popped up to the farm. I got the telehandler and brought some fertilizer down. It didn't take long. Just a short walk up there. Thought I may as well do it myself. And we're pulling this no problem at all. Is there anything the Unimog can't do? Look at him go. Happy little green guy. So I think we've got ourselves a pretty useful and versatile tool here in the Unimog, and I think hopefully it's a worthwhile investment. We'll keep up with the payments. We can always settle early as well if we're in a better financial position. I'll leave you with some footage of us doing this. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.